Welcome to Essential 123 QuickBooks Tutorials. My name is Jamie Hudson. I'm a certified QuickBooks Advanced Pro Advisor and owner of Essential123.com. We hope you enjoy today's tutorial and visit us at Essential123.com often, as we do update our tutorials regularly. Thank you. We've gotten a couple of requests for a tutorial on a credit card transaction report, so here we go.
So Jamie, what is the best way to bring up a report separating credit card charges by category and getting a total for each category for each credit card separately?
Well, that is a great question, and one of the first things that we want to check to make sure is that you're using the feature in QuickBooks that is built in for tracking your credit cards. Notice on our homepage here we've got in the lower right hand side an icon that says Enter Credit Card Charges. Now in order to do that, we need to make sure that we have an item set up on our chart of accounts to track credit card charges. So to do that, we want to go to List up in the gray menu bar, and we want to go to our chart of accounts. And to set up a new account, we want to go down to New Account on that account button in the lower left hand side and say New, or you can also hit the Control N to bring that up. And there it is, credit card type. So that was what we want to set up our credit card as. Now the sample company file that we're using here has got two types of credit cards, two credit cards that we have set up. Now then these credit cards will have a register just like our bank account has a register. We can double click here so you can see it's set up just like our bank account. We have the date, the vendor that we paid to. We can show payments on the credit card from our checking account, and it also gives us a running balance for that credit card. Now to show a report, to categorize all those charges for that particular card, we want to go up to Reports in the gray menu bar. We want to go down to Accountant and Taxes, and we want to choose Transaction Detail by Account. Now this report is going to come up and it's going to have way more information than we want, so we're going to modify it. So that's where we're going to go up to Modify Report in the upper left hand side underneath the Home icon. We're going to first choose our date range. In this case, I'm going to choose All. I want to see everything that we've charged to this card since we've had it. Then I'm going to go down to the Columns section, which is in the lower left hand side, and we want to make sure we have certain columns for this report. We want to make sure we have the date, the type. We don't need to have the adjustment on there. We're not looking at adjusting journal entries from our accountant. We want to make sure that name and memo are checked, which we have here, name and memo. You want to keep clicking to scroll down. If you're using classes to track your data, you want to make sure that that's checked. And the split, which means if we have had more than one account that we've associated with our credit card charge, if we've coded it more than one place, we can see that. We want to have the debit and credit and the balance checked. We also want a total by account list here. Once we have all of that set, we want to choose the Filters tab, which is right next to our Display tab. We want to choose Account, and from our drop down we want to scroll past all of our generic options until we get to our actual chart of accounts, and then we want to see our credit card type section, and I'm going to choose our Cal Oil credit card. We want to make sure that we say yes. We want to include split detail again. If we have coded a charge to more than one expense account, we want to see that. Then we also want to make sure that we choose transaction type as a filter, and from our drop down we want to choose credit card. So once we say OK, our report comes up. If we need to see more detail in one of these columns, we can always go up to our diamond there in between our fields and click and drag and bring out our column so we can see the full vendor name and the memo. And now notice it's giving us a total by account type. So we can see our inventory. We've purchased inventory with our card. We've also purchased some equipment as well. Then it gives us the actual credit card, and it gives us every single charge that was on the card. And down here it gives us a total of everything that we've charged. We've to date spent $33,700 on our card. Then it continues with the categories that we've spent. We can see job materials, and we have our detailed listing here of all the charges, and then a subtotal by our job materials category. And you can also see that we've used subcontractors and automobiles, expenses, fuel. And that is our credit card transaction report. And does that answer your question?
Yeah, that answers the question. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you. We hope you enjoy this tutorial. Thank you for watching. We hope you found our tutorial useful and informative. Your feedback and comments are welcome. Please send us a note to the email address that you see on your screen. And just to let you know, we do offer live seminars, remote login assistance, video conference, group training, one-on-one instruction, and so much more. For more information about these services, visit essential123.com. Thank you.